to Vancouver's number 29, Gino Odjick, and to the Oilers' number 32, Dave Brown. 5 minutes each for fighting.
As Gino Odjick and Dave Brown have their second fight of the night.
Dave Brown and Gino Odjick score this one decidedly for Brown. Now the Oilers
towards men, well, maybe not. Dave Brown goes up against Vancouver rookie Gino Odjick. Brown wins.
Dave Brown. Well, they went at it. Not once, but twice. And it looks like we'll need a rematch because after Brown won the first one, Odjick kind of even the score with a takedown eventually in this fight. Not a lot of punches thrown, but we will call it a win in the second fight. But the Oilers got a power.
Last time the Canucks were in town, Brown and Odjick. Odjick goes down, gets up. Brown puts him down again. Odjick starts throwing some right hands. Good scrap. Odjick with a couple.
It's Gino and Dave Brown. Odjick lands the first, a right hand. Now they're in close quarters. This is what a lot of the fans have been looking for. They hammer away now. Dave Brown and Gino Odjick. And there was no backstabbing at the start of this fight.
No, there sure wasn't, Jim. I think this was sent out by Muckler. I think he wanted Brown. The Canucks have the upper hand right now. He knows that the last time they were here, it turned the game around when Brown beat Gino in the first fight. Right now, they're just wrestling in close quarters. Gino very game, though. He's got Brown pinned up on the boards. Brown has his right hand free a little bit. But they're not, they're in close quarters, and not a whole lot of damage can be done here. But the linesmen are letting them go.
Now Gino is down on his knees, and Brown is wrestling them to the ice, sort of twisting the Vancouver player as they go down. And Odjick was on his knees, but I don't think there were many telling blows in that scrap.
No, and I'll tell you one thing. Odjick is getting better as a fighter, too, as the season progresses.
Go again. Brown started this one in a hurry. Now they go at it again. They both go to the ice, with Brown wrestled underneath Odjick, but not much in the way of punches. But I think Brown was certainly an instigator there.
Boy, these two just want to go at each other, don't they? Brown, who is really regarded as one of the best in the business when it comes to fighting, but Odjick, I can't get over how game this kid is. I don't think either of these guys are probably going to last the night. They're probably going to end up finishing the game in the dressing room. That was a shorter... As Brown went in, dropped the gloves immediately as he took Odjick into the side boards, but then Gino, very strong, and as they wrestled each other down to the ice, Gino was able to get on top. And as I see the replay on that one, I think that was possibly a draw too, although...
Is deflected up behind Kirk McLean, and now after the whistle, Gino Odjick knocked down by Dave Brown. Odjick circling the crowd, looked at Jim Kite. They're separated by the linesmen, and there's some heavyweights out there.
And those guys can go.
Tim Hunter's out there, too.
Yep. You're looking for some kind of action as far as fisticuffs. You've got the right people out there right now, and you know, everybody said he's going to see what happened here right in the middle of your screen. There's a little trip there by Brown, maybe trying to just get something going with his team. And interesting to see what the coaches do on some of it. See if Rick Lee can take these guys off, not wanting anything to happen. And I'm sure that Kevin Constantine would like any kind of fireworks to stir his hockey team up. All these guys are staying out there. So
who is the toughest guy you ever fought?
Ty Domi and Dave Brown.
Played him a lot this year to maybe even a score, but when they sent Brown out, there wasn't the time to start getting stupid penalties.
Do you want a piece of Brown?
Well, that's a pretty blunt question. Well, we'll see what happens next game, and we'll see. I just don't want to say that I'm going to go right after him, because in case it doesn't happen, you got to pick your spots. But we'll see. I'll keep my eyes open for him anyways.